So, how to access your inner Shukur, inner Hamd, inner gratitude? Ask yourself a question, why wouldn't you? Go back to the Sunnah of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When he was observed by Aisha, his wife, he Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam prayed night prayers, meaning Qiyamul Layl, and he would stand until the skin of his feet was swollen. And his wife asked him, "Oh Prophet Allah, why do you do it? You do such things at the same time knowing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave you already and any mistake that you've committed." And what was his response? He said, "Should I not be grateful servant of Allah because of that reason?" Right? So ask yourself question, why wouldn't you be grateful? And then go to Quran. Go to the source and seek abundance in Quran. You will find many invitations to explore abundance in your life. Quran, he will guide you through natural phenomena, human developmental stages, anatomical properties of your body, and through your healing processes. Go back to Quran, Surah 55, verse 3 to 13. Okay, he has taught his speech and intelligence. The sun and the moon follow courses exactly computed, and the herbs and the trees both alike prostrate in adoration. And he remembered and he rides the sky in without a fillers, within the balance, with the balance of justice. It is he who has spread out the earth for his creatures. Therein is fruit and date palm producing dates, also corn with its leaves and stalks for fodder, and sweet smelling plants. Then which of the favors of your Lord will you deny? Think about eternity of your life. You know, you're just a soul living in this body for short periods of time, because you cannot compare eternal life, life after death, to this life in this existence. Think about investment for the future. Go back to the sage, one of the sages in Quran, Luqman, and he said, "Be grateful to Allah, and whoever is grateful for the benefit of his own soul." Surah 31, verse 12. Go to Quran, Surah 14, verse 3, and look for the recipe for good life. If you are grateful, I will surely give you more and more. So attract the abundance. Attract the abundance by gratitude. And if you really don't know how to be grateful, really don't know how to access it, you can rely on recent psychology research. And what we know now is that writing gratitude lists, journaling, prayer, attending psychoeducational groups, there are actually gratitude groups out there. You can tap into them. Verbal gratitude expression, which will also enable you some emotional expansion. Even minute act of kindness. Try to imagine yourself being in your best of manners, in the best of shapes and forms and stages in life. Try to feel how great that is. Try to compare your now to the past. There is another sage in Quran, a prophet, Ayub, and he had very similar dilemma. His wife had very similar dilemma, just like Aisha had dilemma with Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And he sat with her and he listened to her, and she said, well, Ayub, you have access to Allah. You can use any of his names. Your dua will be answered spot on. Why are you prolonging the suffering for us and for me? And he sat down with her and he asked, tell me how many years we've been living in gratitude? How many years we've been living in goodness, in abundance, in richness and health and happiness? And she said, well, it's probably 80 years. He said, okay, and now give me roughly an idea how many years we've been living in that ibtila, in that test of ours. She said 18. And that was the response she needed. Why wouldn't you be grateful for even past abundance, past blessings? Yeah. So monitor your thoughts, create grateful thoughts, positive thoughts. And even relaxing your body, relaxing your muscles can also increase that shukur in you. So shukur, it is being thankful, it being grateful and directed straight to God. That's how we understand in Islamic psychology, in Islamic healing methods. Gratitude is defined as a general tendency to recognize abundance in your life and honor this abundance in other people's life, as well as their presence in your life. Responding to them with gratitude and honor, as well as treating your own self with honor. That is also a gratitude. Think about it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created you as a human as the most perfect, superior to any other creature living on this earth. That's one of the reasons why you should be grateful. And there is another list, literally, it doesn't really end, of the reasons why you should be grateful. So Hamd is inflicting anger issues, anxieties, problems, depressions. It can also affect positively people who are suffering with psychopathologies such as depression, PTSD, traumas, including spiritual heart disease. I mentioned anger already. Think about laziness, about greed, about jealousy. All of those things, they can be balanced, they can be erased from your heart, from your mind, from your body, should you try to be grateful. I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to sign to my YouTube channel, AJ's Therapy, and I see you next week.